Hi there, it's Di from Refurbies in beautiful sunny Burrell Lake on the New South Wales south coast of Australia, and I'm here today to participate in another challenge along with several other YouTubers and furniture flipping artists called the Ugly Duckling Challenge. This challenge is being hosted by Cory from Desert DIY, and if you haven't seen Cory's videos before, pretty please do yourself a favour and check them out. They are not only super informative, but they're a lot of fun to watch. I will link Cory's channel in the description box below, along with a link to the playlist for all the other videos involved in this challenge. Now, the rules of this challenge are to find something beat up, an old beat up or daggy or undesirable bit of furniture on the side of the road or in a second-hand place or the like, and we're going to try and turn it into something that people might want again, something beautiful, and give it a second life. So hopefully we can get that done, but stay tuned to see what we come up with. Thanks for watching. I have a spider crawling on me. Can you see that? Scary Australian spider. Okay, so I'm whispering because I'm at my local Salvation Army store and the staff are looking at me like I'm a weirdo because I'm filming. But I found this little duckling and I'm going to take her home and I'm going to make her beautiful. Okay, here she is. I've got her home. She's out of the car and we're going to have a really good look at her. Now, some people call these things telephone tables and they are similar to a telephone table or a gossip seat, but I think they were meant to be end tables. I'm not real sure when this style was popular. I think it could have been early 70s. I'm not 100% sure. But it is kind of like daggy and old lady looking, kind of like me maybe, but you know, sometimes if you dress those things up, they turn out really well. So fingers crossed this one does as well. So first things first, I'm going to try and take the top level off the bottom level. Hopefully it's as simple as undoing these screws and the spindles will pop out. Then if I can get it off nice and neat, I can individually or separately sand both the top level and the bottom level because I intend to sand them back to bare and paint the spindles and everything else. So hopefully it'll come apart nicely and the spindles won't get in the way when we try to sand that bottom level. Okay, I'll get this screw out and then hopefully it'll just pop apart. There we go. Easy peasy. I stupidly recorded the next two bits in time lapse, sorry. But anyway. So now I've turned the sander speed down quite a bit. I've turned it down from 5 to 2 to sand the edges gently because this sander does remove, it's quite powerful and it does remove quite a bit of material. So I don't want to make big chunks in the side, but I want to try and minimize the amount that I have to do by hand because I'm lazy and nobody likes to do it the hard way. So I'll get this off with my sander as much as I can before I have to hand sand. Now, even though I've decided to go with a darker colour, I am going to put down a coat of base and blocker, mostly for the base part of the product. I want to make sure my paint has a really good surface to adhere to, and I don't want there to be any peeling or chipping once I've finished painting. So a layer of base is always a really good idea. After I've finished applying the base coat and the 2 coats of the Myrtle paint, I'm going to go ahead and go around the edges of the entire piece and take off any messy bits, because as you paint, I paint the underside of the top, and as I paint that, it does go over a little bit and it's a bit messy, but this is really easy to clean up. You just take a sanding block and some sandpaper and you tidy up the edges and take off any of the paint that's gone over to the edge. If you accidentally mark your paintwork with the sanding paper while you do this, that's okay, you can touch it up later. The next step in our process is to stain the top. I've decided to use a white stain, so it acts like a whitewash. This is a water-based white stain. It's Pure Eco Stain and Glaze in the colour Whisper. Really easy to use. You've got a lot of working time with this because it's water-based. You just literally wipe it on, let it dry, pop another coat on if you want it a bit lighter, and it's that easy. I was so distracted by that beautiful kookaburra that I forgot to film the application of the first coat of top coat. I'm using a gloss top coat, Pure Eco Gloss, and here I am just giving the surface a little sand to get rid of any bumps after the first top coat, and then I'll apply the second. Well, she certainly does look different. Whether or not she's gone from an ugly duckling to a swan, I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But I'll pop up some of her beauty shots now and you can let me know in the comments.